Hey guys, it's Alana Cole here, and welcome back to my channel where we talk about all things modeling. Today we're going to be talking about digitals. What exactly are they, and what are you even going to need them for? Let's go ahead and hop into it. So digitals are going to be the most basic and natural photos you'll ever take in your modeling career. These are the most recent yet simple photos that agencies use to see what you look like in your natural self whenever you are just being an everyday model. They're so necessary if you want to book jobs. Most digitals go towards agencies so they can see your plain look. We can also use these digitals for comp cards if you're looking to book for jobs, but I feel like things are going more digital now, so really you're only going to need your digitals to submit to agencies. What agencies are basically looking for is your most natural, recent, comfortable self. You don't even need a photographer for them. Most of the time they actually just want you to take it yourself. They want it to be as natural and as plain as possible, yet they still want to see your model-esque side of it. So there are different types of digitals you can take. There are video and photo digitals, and 9 times out of 10, really 10 times out of 10, they're gonna ask for photos. Some may ask for an additional video to add on to your photos, but most of the time they're just wanting blank photos of yourself. These are going to be clothing and bikini photos. Today we're just going to be doing clothing photos. I'll probably do another bikini session later on a different video. In order to properly know what type of digitals you will need to know what agencies you're applying for. Today we're going to go through a couple of agencies and see what type of models they have, and we're going to look through what their digitals look like, and we're going to basically base that off of those. But I will also add additional images on there so you can know exactly what you're going to need for any type of submission. Let's start off with IMG models. So we're gonna go straight towards their models in New York and see exactly what they choose and what type of models they'd like to have on their list and who they think they can book the most. So let's go into women. If you are a woman, this is your lucky video today. We get to specialize on you today. These are the women that they typically choose. IMG has a wonderful selection of models, all different types, just a vast range. So maybe this wasn't the best choice to choose, but you can kind of get the gist of what type of models they like to see. Now, this shouldn't set any limits on what you can apply for. It really just shows you what type of models they like to book and what models they can book, and that's really what you want to have in your idea of what agency you want, who can represent you the best and who can get you the most jobs. So we're just going to go through and look at their models. Let's click on someone randomly. So let's hop right into the lovely Mahogany. She is one of the IMG models, and these are the images that she has on their portfolio. Love everything about this. Her look, everything entirely is just feeling forward. It doesn't look like they have too many of the regular digitals on here. So let's hop into another. Go into Next Model Management, who is represented in many different cities: Los Angeles, Miami, New York, all that good stuff. We're gonna hop into their New York models. This is where I'm at, so I'm just gonna use women in New York as an example. Let's scroll down to a model that would have some digitals. Let's just choose a random model. Mariah Castro. Oh, they have the Polaroid section right here. So these are very, very basic photos. And as you can tell, even though her clothes are very basic and just black, but they're kind of styled to her style. It kind of looks like it fits for her. So she has photos up, she has side photos, straightforward full body photos. She has half length smiling photos, hair down. There's so many different photos right here that are perfect examples for what we can use today. Yeah. So Wilhelmenia is another agency that is a top leading agency. Let's just go to the New York women once again to see what they have on here, and let's see if they have some of their digitals on here. Let's go to the first person, Ada Zamora. I hope I'm not chopping her name. Let's see if they have some digitals. Portfolio. This is it. Okay, looks like they have a lot of test shots on here as well. Okay, let's just stay on next. So we have Mariah right here. So basically there are 10 different photos that you're gonna need. They're gonna be headshots, body shots, and then waist up. So within your headshots, they're gonna be 3/4 shots. They're gonna be face front, smiling and no smiling, hair up, hair down, and you're also gonna need side profiles, 3/4, showing your face. For full body, you may need 3/4 in your full body, and then straightforward. Sometimes they ask for the back, really depends on the agency, but today we're not gonna do the back. You don't wanna choose your agencies based off of a big name or anything like that, or the style or a style that you wish that you can have. You really wanna choose something that's kind of in your lane. Some agencies are more commercial, high fashion, they have a certain type of look in their models because people know that agency based off of those model looks. Therefore, they come to them for jobs for those specific model looks. And if you don't have that model look, you may have less of a chance getting those jobs than people who are already on that agency. A lot of times you'll hear a lot of models complaining, oh, I'm with this agency, it's in a really big name, but I have not gotten any bookings. And that's probably because they're not in the right agencies that's fit for their look and their style. Or it's because of the pandemic and we're all slow right now. But we'll get into that. These images will allow your agency to know your body type, your skin type, who you are, anything that they can use to see if you're the best fit for their agency. These are gonna be photos in the best lighting, natural background. These do not have to be professional photos. Most agencies really just want you to take it yourself. They want just regular iPhone photos, no edits, no filters, literally photos of just you and clothing that is plain yet styled. The nose, what will you not need? You're not gonna need any filters, you're not gonna need any editing, no jewelry, no accessories. You're gonna need to be as basic and plain as you. Something similar to this right here, I'm not wearing any jewelry, my hair is down, I don't have any makeup on. You don't want any makeup. Do not even try to do a natural makeup look. They want to see exactly what you are and what you look like. That means no fake lashes, none of that. What you look like. For nails, you don't really want any fake nails. If you do have any nail polish, make sure you keep that in a neutral color. My nails are actually kind of chipped right now, so it's still in a natural color. You don't want to do any crazy poses. You want to keep this as natural as possible. And you don't necessarily need a photographer. Grab a friend, grab a tripod, set it up, you can do it yourself, I promise you. You can use your own phone, and today I'm actually gonna show you how you can do that. I'm gonna have a friend to assist me just so I can record this and you can see the full effect on getting these digitals. Some things you're gonna be needing is some natural lighting, an open window. Like right now, I'm sitting next to an open window where there's plenty of light coming in so you can see me. You're also going to need a white wall. There should be nothing distracting behind you that's going to make you look like you're a subject to the photo. You also need a phone camera or an actual camera, whatever you want to get the best pictures of you. Just a camera to take pictures. You also want basic yet stylish clothing. These are going to be in neutral colors. You can have black, white, nothing too colorful, nothing too crazy, really. Some agencies want you to get super styled. It just really depends on your agency. You will always need heels. So don't just wear flats. Don't be barefooted. If you're from the South, don't be barefooted. You're gonna need some heels, 3-inch, 6-inch, whatever you're most comfortable with. And you need you. Just be the best you. Be confident. You got this. So your headshots or close-ups are gonna look something like this. We're gonna do a straight on headshot. Smiling. And then we're gonna do 3/4, which is basically you tilt your head this way. You might wanna push some hair out of your face and then just show this side, maybe get a little eye in it, but just this side right here. This is called a 3/4 headshot. You don't necessarily have to smile here, but if you wanna get extra pictures just in case your agency asks for it, but you can smile. And then you're gonna do a side profile, which is literally just your head onto the side like this. You kind of want to look into the camera. Some images you want to look out. Really just depends on what's most comfortable and what's most natural for you. So something like this is just a side profile. Then you're gonna need a waist up photo, which is gonna be something like this. Let's try to adjust real quick. So it's literally going to be waist and up. It's going to be something like this. You can probably smile and do some without smiling. You can also do straight forward like this. You can do 3/4. You can do a side. Some people do waist up and side. There's different types, but basically you want to do headshots in different types, waist up in different types of angles, and then you also want to do full body. When I do a full body, I typically just want to do like this. It'll really just be from here and up, and then this, 3/4, and probably a side. In some cases, you may even need to put your hair up. If you have hair, you just want to show them exactly what your face looks like. That's all they're trying to see whenever your hair is up, is exactly what does your face look like. So let's do some with our hair up as well. We're gonna do our straight forward, 3/4, and then side profile, smiling. That's also a tip that I use whenever I'm like shooting. I can't smile like awkwardly. I have to do like a little like side laugh or whatever, like, you know, so it can come out a little bit naturally, just yeah. And then we're gonna do a waist up with our hair up as well. You probably want to do some smiling. Looks like Mariah has a couple photos where she has her arm crossed. You don't really want to do these on too many of the photos because they still want to see your waist and what they're working with. But really you can do any type of poses. Anything that you feel is most comfortable, most natural, anything that you feel. If you have pockets, obviously you can just always keep a hand in a pocket. Very natural poses, nothing too crazy. You do want to add some angles so it can be most flattering onto your body. If you're trying to look taller, you want to elongate your legs like so. So tips to elongate your legs in poses is to always lean on one hip and put one leg in front of the other. Let me adjust this a little bit more. So you can do like this. You probably want to drop one arm. So just to reiterate, let's go through our list. Wear something very simple and basic, yet stylish. You need to create you into the photo. So clothes that you will normally dress just very casually to impress, you want to wear something like that. I asked a friend earlier, she has a agency that just tells her she needs to come and styled clothing. They said no black clothing, no just regular boring black clothing that most models would recommend for you to do. I don't think that agencies really want to go towards that anymore. They want to see more stylized, personalized photos, sort of like your Instagram, that are just more casual photos. But you still want to be flattering, you still want to show your shape, you still want to show you, but stylishly you a little bit. agencies may even require you to add a very short video of you talking about yourself. And it's literally just gonna be a few seconds. They don't want a whole minute. Literally something under 45 seconds, maybe even 30 seconds of you stating the most simple facts. And they're gonna want your name, your measurements, how old you are, your height, and maybe even where you're from. So it'll go something like this. You would want good posture in your video because you just want that confidence to show, and it also just looks more flattering on your videos. So, hey guys, I'm Alana Lambert from Little Rock, Arkansas. I am 5'7" in height, XXX in inches, and I am some weight. Bye, thank you. Alright guys, that's it for this video. On the next episode, I'm going to walk you through my process of submitting these digitals into a couple of agencies. Currently, I'm in New York, so I'm going to focus on a couple of agencies in New York, some in Los Angeles, some in Miami maybe. We're going to just submit them into a whole bunch of agencies and see which one of them bite. I'm going to share y'all my most vulnerable experience with submitting these agencies digitals. So y'all, stay tuned for the next episode. Actually, there's one tip that I want to give y'all. Whenever you're submitting these, please have patience. These agencies are going through thousands, if not tens of thousands. I don't know if I'm exaggerating there, but they have plenty of digitals to look through, plenty of models to look through across the world. Please have patience and know that not all of them will respond if they need you, but those who do, they will likely email you within a couple of weeks. It could be a couple of months. It could be a couple of days. Really just depending on what they have on their queue line right now and at what point you came through. If they're like leaving you as an option. There's a lot of things to factor into this. So just have patience, just have confidence, and just be the best you, y'all. I mean, regardless of what the agencies say, you can always keep pushing for other agencies. There's hundreds and hundreds of them out there. You really just want to pick which one's best for you, what's going to get you booked, what's going to represent you the best as a model and help you along your career. So I hope you guys enjoyed this video. Go take some digitals, y'all. Get your phone out, take these notes, and go make some digitals. Go submit them in and let me know how it goes into the comments.